And yeah, if you like tie-dye, this is probably a video for you because I'm wearing tie-dye if you're a fan. So let's get started here about either you attracting Peter Pan or either you have daddy issue. They're tied both together, and I'm going to explain two different models. So I get this quite a bit in my practice as well, like women who have issue with either Peter Pan or daddy issue. I'm going to tie them together about this video so you either have a better understanding and reflect on what to do. But if you're struggling, there's always support here. So let's get started. Hi, if you don't know who I am, I'm Sindy V King. I'm a creator of Calling My King. I help transform a woman to create lasting love through Vedic astrology, neuroscience, and transactional analysis so that she becomes the queen of love. So today there's a very important topic I want to discuss with you, especially about Peter Pan and daddy issue. And they are hand in hand. So I don't think there is any sort of difference between that. The reason why we attract the man that we do is either we have unfinished business and it's considered to be unconscious as well. So there's a pattern in between the two. We tend to pick partners that are not considered to be alike from each other because that repels it, but more of the opposite traits, so that we either challenge those certain things that we have experienced in the past or feelings. That could be one factor. So Peter Pan, we already know that Peter Pan is connected to Wendy. And Wendy is a really important role to Peter as well, because Peter is the type of person who says no. And when I'm referring to Peter, I meant Peter Pan here. He doesn't take a no for an answer. And Wendy's always going to be there. So he knows that she's going to always got his back no matter what kind of problems he might have. And when you do have somebody like that in your life, and it doesn't surprise me, they look like bad boys and they are a lot of fun, but they don't want to take any responsibility, and it's going to lean onto you. And when that happens, it's either he's deficient of a dopamine or frontal cortex. And when frontal cortex is so vitally important, forget about the central nervous system. If your frontal cortex is not operating correctly, it's going to get you into a lot of trouble, and you're going to do things that you're not really thinking the consequences in long term or short term as well. So that's the critical thinking part of it. That's the speaker, the giant speaker, in telling you, hey, there's something going on. Like maybe it's not a good idea because you could hurt yourself. When it bypasses that, you're going to be an adrenaline junkie as well. So you can see that in Peter Pan. And Wendy's, like I said, that could be you, or it could be somebody, a female figure in his life as well. When you have a father figure is responsible in things, so he might not get to do the things that he wanted to do, and because he has to lead in his family, he has to take responsibility in the things that he needs. This comes up quite a bit in my client. I've noticed that. And if you have a Peter Pan dad, you want to find out someone that can ground you in that sort of place. And back to the whole idea of the concept, if you have a responsible dad, you're attracting a man like Peter Pan because your dad didn't get what he wanted or his way. Maybe leave a comment down below if that makes sense. Either you had a father figure that either was responsible, or you had a father figure that wasn't responsible. So the father was responsible, you're going to attract a man that's a little bit more fun because he's an absent father because he's working and he's not there. So you're trying to find a guy that's a little bit more fun, a little bit more like yes to everything in the sense of like doesn't care of the responsibility. So you're going to attract to that type. And there's the Peter Pan that your dad was also absent, either doing drugs or a substance or just having fun and just not taking on responsibility. Those are considered to be unfinished business, and there's a reason why you get second chance, either if your dad is here with you today or is not with you today. So I hope I have clarified the two different models of that, and maybe leave a comment down below. Tell me about your experience. And maybe you had trauma in between as well. I'm going to be talking about trauma in my channel as well on a later date, but there's a bunch of videos and a great support group as well down below. You can join in as well. And I want to thank you so much for taking the time to watch this and educate yourself and realign your broca. That's what I'm trying to hear to help you so that you can drive straight and so you can get the proper healing and the script that you need to get done as well. Thank you for taking the time for doing this, and I really have helped you identify between the two models. And if you want to talk to me specifically about these two models, there's a link down below. You can book a time and connect with me, and if you're ready to join the program with me, I'm happy to welcome you. All right, thank you. Bye now. Look, if you're serious about being fearless in love and ready to be treated like a queen, links is down below to book a time. I got over 100 videos on YouTube and I post new videos every week. So make sure you subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell button. You get notified when new videos goes live. If your friend is actually stuck in love, share and like my video. I do take requests on topics and answer your burning question about your relationship. So just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, see you in the next video.